Hello and welcome to FinBusiness. Today we are in conversation with Mr. VG Kannan, veteran banker and CEO at IBA. Welcome on the show, sir. My first question is, there is a lot of digitization happening in the Indian banking sector. There are many concerns around the compliance and security aspects with respect to these digitization and technology adoption. How does the IBA take this forward?
You are absolutely right. I think there's not only concerns from the regulators angle, I think a lot of concerns from the banks angle. Banks have also taken steps to try to mitigate, to address these concerns about possibility of leakage of information, etc. At the same time, they do realize that digital banking is the way forward. Customers are interested in it. It also reduces cost, it increases speed, and overall improves the efficiency. At the same time, like you rightly mentioned, there are concerns. Banks are fully aware of it, and they are taking necessary steps. And in this regard, IBA, as a part of its process, has organized conferences and interactions with cybersecurity experts. Last month, we had taken a delegation of about 20 bankers from 10 banks to a Cybertech international conference in Israel to make them aware of the various issues being faced by banks. And we had an interaction with CERT Israel, the equivalent of the CERTIN there, and also had an interaction with the couple of local banks as to what steps they have taken. And this is a continuous step we will be taking, and to ensure that we are up to date on the technology as to how do we protect ourselves from any issues.
So what are the major learnings and lessons from these international conferences? If you can highlight some points out of it.
The first learning is there's a need for a constant monitoring of your system, and of getting alerts done on various possible attacks or possible malware getting into your system. As you know, the saying goes that the entire system is very well interconnected. The weakest link is the one through which the system will happen. Therefore, it's not necessarily that it could be your system, it could be some other system. So it's an industry-wide issue that all of us are concerned that each of us ensure that their systems are robust, so that through them the other systems are not affected. That is a major concern. And we have had some very bad incidents in the last few years. Some of them are preventable and there are steps being taken. But other than that, it's an ongoing exercise to try to mitigate and protect ourselves from such attacks.
So one last question is, given the current situation, current scenarios with respect to the digitization and processes, like SBI is leading the front, Bank of Baroda is leading the front once again. How do you see the role of public sector banks in the coming next 2 years?
The prominent ones, as I rightly mentioned, are State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, and a couple of private sector banks. And I can also assure you that the other banks are also not lagging behind. Very often we hear about these banks because they have probably the wherewithal to publicize the thing. But many of the products of even the small private sector banks are equally competent, and some of them have got some niche products. I know about very, very small tiny private sector banks and small public sector banks who have niche products which are there. And almost everyone in the banking system have got some apps or software. In fact, last year we had through the under the aegis of the DFS formed what is called EASE program, and through that we have tried to inculcate a habit in all the bankers to improve the quality of services through digital banking, digital products, and almost ensure that the products are all similar products are offered by each and every bank. It's an ongoing process. I think maybe in a couple of years you will find that each bank will be trying to outdo each other and trying to improve the services, but will not be lacking behind.
Alright, sir. Those were some really great insights. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.